Hi, welcome back. Sorry about all that. Of course, I had internet issues. It's kind of a staple for the show. We're back. We've got probably another hour of play to go. Hopefully, we're not going to be killing prisoners, and hopefully, we're not going to be spending another hour searching all the rooms in thoroughly just to make sure they can find the one thing which I've told them that, look, you've missed something at least. But no, they want to search all the rooms. So hopefully we're not going to do that. We've got our ideas. Let's go back to everybody. Here we go. We're here. We're back. Fantastic. And everyone that's stuck around, thank you for sticking around. Everyone that's coming back new, hey, we're the Children of the Marsh, live role playing. This is what we do on this time and place. We do role playing stuff throughout the week. So yay! So we're back in. Did we come to a decision about how we're going to, like, you've got 3 prisoners. What are you doing with them? You've got contraband here. Are you stealing it? Or are you just going to, like, be open and say, look, this is what we did? What's the?
We're gonna kill them all to one up the goblin people. The goblin show.
And Explosia is going to be the one to murder everyone.
Asteria's gonna sit here and watch it all happen as it all burns in flames.
I believe we settled with Edric and Explosia going. We're all going to be heading back, but Explosia and Edric are going to be the one going into actual guard station.
And I think our other thing we wanted to do before we left was just to double check ourselves. And I think also Asteria's gonna try and get some help on this stupid parchment thing that she can't solve because I don't know how to solve it.
See if
Also, Hunter does want to make it so this boat is not operational. Like, he doesn't want to destroy it completely, but wants to make sure that, it's just not gonna be gone with a bunch of loot gone as well by the time the guards arrive.
So not operation is essentially destroying it in a fixable way.
Yes, that works. That works.
So that's essentially destroying the boat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's destroy the boat. That's what I'm
Don't
offering
we set
to
the boat on fire?
No.
No.
I mean,
In the water.
it'll sink.
No.
Destroy the mast. Just
You can-
destroy the mast.
We want the evidence of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. One day.
It is so much. It is so much easier to add another mast on than to actually have to pull a boat out from under the water.
You guys are party poopers. I want to be a pyromaniac.
You also know that if you destroy the boat here, it's not going to be fixable because it's like you have to then take it somewhere to fix it, and you won't be able to get it to there to fix. That's the issue. So that's
Plan on
like,
keeping
if
it
you
though.
damage the boat.
Actually, here's something. Can we beach the boat?
That's what I was gonna ask.
You can beach the boat. You know where the high water mark is, and it's all, and you can also, it's already attached to like a big boulder, but you can try to pull it up further if you'd like.
Yeah. All 5 of us
that works.
work together and pull it up.
Yeah.
That way, it gets stuck to the point that you need at
One
least
person would
get it back
hopefully
out.
not be able to move it themselves back into the water.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll take the group of you to pull it up to where you need to.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome. Yeah. That's what we'll do.
but that's doable.
Then we'll do that.
And so I'm guessing you're not using the
And
boat.
one woman's on a leash at the moment.
My God, is she a dog?
I'm guessing.
I'm
you're
just saying it before Karsh gets clever.
Hey, I would totally do that.
He's a goblin. Remember, he's a goblin.
Totally do that. So I'm guessing that you're not going to be using the boat to go back to town. You're going to be walking.
No.
No.
We're gonna walk.
We'll
However, I
we'll
think
just
we did
take whatever
decide-
brandy. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
Go
we're
ahead.
taking 1 brandy. We were taking 1 cloth, and we were taking the 1 mead. Great. Or did
The-
we?
I
want
don't think we need to take any of the mead. They're too big.
Okay, we'll just
Yeah,
leave the
no,
mead. We'll take 1
And
brandy. We'll take the 1
technically,
cloth.
we already have 5 cloth.
I was just
'cause
gonna take the
we
1.
took the 5 from the top.
Seriously.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna leave that. But I was just gonna take 1 or 2 maybe, and that's it. Feel like
Okay.
that's it. So we don't take too much.
Yeah.
Actually,
just take 2
now
of
that I
those
think
and
about
1
it-
brandy if you're gonna take anything.
There
Okay,
is one option we can try. So if we take the boat into town, we might be able to just kind of like bold go. This is our boat now. We got a boat, and just try to sell it with chutzpah.
Guys, we found a boat. We are the
No,
pirates.
Not if we're
Assault
gonna
Marsh.
come clean about the whole thing. There's no way.
We're the pirates.
I
of
mean,
Salt Marsh.
we can come clean with it. We got the boat from them. We took down this smuggler base. We got this boat and we rowed it back here.
But
And now it's ours.
Yeah,
maybe they'll give it to us anyway.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. If we do that, they might just say, "Fuck it."
Well,
We
let's
took
just.
down an entire smuggling ring.
Well,
Yeah,
after
but
we
what
show
if
them
that
everything,
means
let's
we
just
don't
ask them
get
for the
money
boat.
for it? I'd rather have money than a boat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather just
You then
see
sell
what
the boat.
happens if we get a reward.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
mean the
fishing
boat is
town.
money technically.
I don't think we could sell
Yeah.
the boat in our town as a bunch of kids.
Yeah, you could.
Isn't that
It's a
part of the
fishing town.
story though?
Yeah.
Like that's how they're smuggling, so don't we need the boat there?
I think it's a better idea to leave it here so it looks like, hey, they are smuggling. It paints a better story.
Where did these
All
five
right.
kids get a boat from?
All right,
Yeah.
If not from the smugglers.
all right.
You're
I
noble.
say, I say we just take a quick vote, walk or boat,
Walk.
and then
Okay.
walk.
Before
boat.
before the vote finalizes, carrying
Yeah.
one bolt of cloth is going to take 2 people. It's big and it's bulky. Carrying the cask is going to
Okay.
take 1 person. Even the small one, it's heavy. It's
Full size bolts of cloth.
yeah. The full size
GM.
casks are not going to be carryable.
Yeah. So just take the one bolt and then the one.
GM.
That
based
one
on-
we took everything.
based upon like Explosia is pretty used to like getting away with just like a smile and chutzpah, being the Bardi noble that she is. Can she make any sort of roll to figure out, you know what, maybe that might work if we just sell it really well?
I'll put it this way: we can either fit the 5 of us plus the 3 captives that we have in the boat, or 3 people have to go with the boat and whatever else we want from here.
Yeah. So wait, can I make
Because
the roll?
we can't take all 8 of us plus other items.
But that also requires the 2 people who are walking with the prisoners to be able to carry everyone.
I think
Well,
they're
they'll
talking
be
about
awake.
using the boat for the carrying.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you either walk the prisoners with a few people and separate the boat with some gear, with
Some
some
goods.
stolen goods.
Or we just walk them back,
Or
or
you
we
walk
can
everyone
boat
back.
back, but all we get is the boat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think we should just go
Could I make a
with
roll to
decided
see if that's
already.
even? Could I make some sort of roll to see if Explosia thinks that's even feasible? Like, I think I might actually be able to pull this off.
You're just unsure. Don't even worry about the roll. You're just unsure
Mm-hmm.
because yeah. I was about to say something, but that would have been very political, so I'm not going to say it.
I vote walking back.
Okay.
I kind
My
of
character says boat and take everything, but me, I think we should walk.
I
Like
kind of
walk-
feel like we have nothing to lose with trying the boat.
I feel like we don't.
Worst case, they'll commandeer it again.
Yeah.
Uh,
But we also wanted to go check
I
the
will
place
walk.
anyway, so it gives us a better chance to.
Yeah, there
Double
was a
back
room
and
that I
check.
wanted to go back and look in.
Okay.
Also, I wanted to double back with everyone and see about checking out this riddle.
Okay.
She holds up the scroll like, help.
Where did you find it?
Explosia found it.
Where?
Back in that room that we were up in next to the alchemist. That one over
Underneath
there?
the stable.
Okay.
Let's go there.
So strangely marked parchment should be now in everybody's journals.
now my question is, you said one person needs to carry the small caskets, right?
Yes.
But what about one person roll 2 caskets?
You've got 4 miles to do that,
Just
or like
taking the
7
one.
miles to do it. There's a big risk, like a very, very big chance of
It'll
having
break?
it break. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Hunter, I'm
If
sorry,
only
but
you
we're
had,
doing the
say,
right thing.
a hobgoblin
That's okay.
who's strong enough to carry something that big.
Don't tell me that.
And if only you had commands to talk to that hobgoblin to tell them how to do. Oh wait, you did.
Unseen servant.
No.
Do an unseen servant.
Unseen servants, £5. These are much heavier.
Mm-hmm.
I think
It's-
it's 10. It's 10.
It's a strength of 2.
Still much
So-
heavier.
It's just not helpful.
It's lift 30. It's carry 30, lift 60.
Hey, just saying. That parchment. Why don't we ask any of the 3 smugglers that we have if they know
Should we
what it
knock out
means?
the one lady and like wake up the actual guy?
Well, why don't we just
Mage?
ask her what it means?
Yeah?
He is a
I don't know.
spellcaster.
Holds it up to her face like, what is this?
Yeah.
Are you going to let me go?
Can't believe. I can't believe I
Nope.
didn't think of that either.
But I mean,
Yes. We would like to know what this is.
we would like to make it
Mhm.
less on you if you would just tell us what this is.
I'll tell you if you let me go.
How about you tell us, or you can tell the guard, because either way you're gonna tell somebody.
And look, I'll tell you if you let me go.
You have a better chance with us.
We'll
Then
give
you
you
have
a
with the
lesser
guard.
sentence if you just tell us. That way we could just maybe get you off with like a warning. You didn't know what was going on. You were just hired on and you thought it was a legal operation.
I'll tell
So?
you if you let me go. That's
Okay.
Ah, you're so
If
boring.
you tell us, you could be the prisoner that we just rescued.
Are you going to let me go?
Looks at the guy who's on the floor like,
Are you-
Yeah, if you tell us, you could be the prisoner that we just rescued.
Which would mean that you get to go for free.
That you would get to go free. But you have to back up everything we tell them. Absolutely everything. No questions asked.
that I was a prisoner and they kept me prisoner, and
Mhm.
that they made me work, and you freed me.
Yep.
Yes.
And
Actually,
not,
that sounds
not that
like
you
fine.
invaded this place and killed everybody out of spite
Your choice.
and bloodlust. And
Starting right now, if you want to go free potentially, that never happened. That's not the story. Get that out of your head. You were a prisoner. We rescued you from these
Holds
evil
up parchment.
smugglers.
holds up the parchment, pushes it towards her. Pushes it towards her more.
where's the other things that you found with it?
She pulls them out of her bag like,
There's a
Books?
dejected look on her face, like
holds up all the
there was
items like
there was candles and there was a lantern.
candles, lantern. Yep.
She tries to light the lantern.
Snaps her fingers and it's like, done.
There was candles there, but okay. Slide the slide across the lantern,
Okay.
and it,
Says so.
and it blocks the light out. Open it.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to get this up again. There is strange to Marsh apartment. So open it quickly and shut it. Open it quickly and shut it. Open it quickly and shut it.
Okay.
That's how we signal to the ship. That's sort of the signal to the ship to say that they're here.
Oh.
Thank
smuggling
you for
plan.
It's Cliff Gaming for the raid of 10. Welcome in. We're back live again. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hopefully enjoy the show. We're in the last probably 45 minutes of the show though, so welcome in. So as I said, that's how they
Signal your ship. Okay.
That's how the ship
Well done.
signals that they're out, that they're ready to there. We signal
Man,
back.
you had it like it was some secret.
We signal back.
Rolls it up.
A short, and then a longer, and then a short, then a longer.
Well, that's good evidence for us to use against this smuggling ring that you weren't a part of.
That I wasn't
And
a
what's
part
the
of.
third one?
And then you do it again. That's what the 2 is there for.
So you do it, this one, no, and then they
short,
show up.
long,
Okay.
short, long, and then pause, and then short, long again. And then you wait for the signal of the ship of 4 long lights to say that they're ready, and that's when we go out and get the stuff on the ship.
All right. That'll
Write
come in
that down.
handy.
Short, long, short.
So X is short and the dash is long.
Yep.
Then you said pause and then do short, long again.
And what's long?
That's what the ship then signals back to say that everything, like, they're ready to unload.
Got it.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate your cooperation.
And then do you knock her
Glad
out?
you were.
What did you say?
Then are you knocking her out like you did the last one?
No,
No,
She's
this one was
cooperating.
helpful.
Building a relationship.
you helped us.
Yeah, this one was actually helpful.
Fox, are you bopping across the head? Wow.
He's like,
Character
I don't
growth.
want to shake my head no, but yes, I'm not gonna knock her out.
Character growth. You're not knocking out the prisoner. Wow.
He's restraining himself.
My mind is telling me no, but my body is telling me yeah. Whack!
Just like whap anyway. He lost control of his body for a second. Whap! Oh, sorry guys, it's just natural reflex. Natural reflex.
All right, so if we're walking, let's start making our way up.
Making our way downtown.
So you wanted to
Explosio will
search.
grab this guy.
You
What?
wanted to search one room, was it?
Yeah, the room that we found all that stuff in.
Which room was?
It's kind of so like the main. So we looked at like all of the stuff, but we didn't ever checked under any of the beds. So I was gonna go back
yeah.
and check under this one
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like some of the rest of these.
Okay, so the main sleeping area and the eating area and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Without having
And
to
then
go through
and
rolls
here.
and stuff like that, you don't find anything really of note up there.
Stereo just wants to double check
there's
one
And in
last
here,
time with all
like,
the stuff.
I know we looked on the desk, but did we check under the desk or under the bed?
You didn't do a full. If you want to check, do a roll for that.
Yeah, this is the room that I was really
Okay, yeah, I kind of
like
know where
curious
you
about.
are. So we'll put the map back up. So the room here. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I want to like.
And I was
double
gonna
check
ask, was it Asteria or Hunter that had the high investigation?
Hi.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
let's
here.
go look. Let's go look over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
are you directing someone?
We'll
else
do
to-
it together.
Yeah. So as we'll all make our way out.
Yep.
We'll,
I mean,
we'll-
it's realistic that we would do a final check because before we thought we were going to have this like as our clubhouse, but with the guards coming, we know this is like might be our last time to look through this stuff.
yeah.
So
And that was before finding there was a bunch of skeletons next door and skeleton
Mhm.
alchemists.
I mean, they're gone, so maybe
Oh,
still,
yeah,
still viable if the guards don't kick us
Like
out of
some
there.
emotional
After
moments
that, it
going
was
on.
still okay.
Yeah.
So let's check under the bed. I'll let you
Okay.
do it with advantage because I'm pretty sure yours is way higher than mine.
I mean, it's a little higher. It's just a little
Mine
higher.
is- I have +2, so
I have a 5, so I roll that with advantage. See what it did. A 21.
Yep. There's nothing there.
Okay. And one last room, like I want to check just because I remember the alchemist stuff, and I just want to check that room because I don't think we fully checked it. That
was
I remember.
that like under the chair, under the table, like
no, you just searched under the bed with
floor.
that roll. That was it.
Oh, I was searching like I was gonna search everything, just the rooms
Like-
in general.
that was like checking the floor under the bed and like all that too. And then we should do the desk as well.
Okay, so a separate roll for the desk. With advantage again.
Okay.
Yes, there are many, many dead bodies.
15.
You find a book essentially latched to the bottom of the desk.
Yank. Who stores knowledge like this? How dare you? I'm glad I killed you. Who dogs your books?
Well, people
just
that
said my
don't want
books.
people to find their books. That's who stores them like that.
Is it a
She's
good
gonna,
book at least?
she's gonna like start reading through it just to see what it
It's a
is.
smut book, isn't it?
It's another smut book.
You've already got one of those. No, it's not a smut
I got
Yeah.
book.
one of those.
It's a spell book.
Yes! Spell book! Karsh hates me, but I love spell books.
Yeah, no.
I love spell books!
Of course you do. You're a wizard.
Spell
Yeah.
book!
So you've got a spell book hidden under the desk.
Look, guys, I told you, I'm gonna be that person that murders other wizards and takes all their spell books. I'm a murderer.
Yes, you are.
I did this before in a character. I literally had, like, by the end of my, like, level 14 run, like, 12 spell books because I just stole everything. I'm an awful person.
Yes, you are.
Spell book.
Yeah.
I
I
think
gather
this
up
was
the
the
bodies.
this was the only other room that I had in mind. So if anyone thinks that there's anything else anywhere in this room that could be,
I was gonna ask you about maybe, like, helping me search in just the alchemist room, like, that we found him in, just
absolutely
every nook and cranny to make sure
we're
nothing
here.
was
We
left
might
there.
as well look.
I'm just going to cut this short. You
I
have
think that one
found
we did look
everything.
hard
That was the
enough.
only thing you missed.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
that
fine.
was the
I
only
was,
thing you
I was
missed.
pretty sure we did a pretty thorough check of the alchemist lab.
Even
Yeah.
with all
I
the
just wanted to make sure because I
chimneys-
don't remember.
Even
Yeah.
with all the chimneys, you found everything in the chimneys, including the spiders in the chimneys as well.
Thank you.
Yay!
Awesome.
We only destroyed half
Right.
the magic items here.
Someone grab the mage, and then
Yeah.
we'll grab this dude here, and
I got the mage.
I guess we'll start our walk back.
I
Can't grab any.
have a bolt of fabric with Ander.
Explosia, are you sure you don't want to take the other one that everyone was trying to kill the whole time?
I wanted this bolt of cloth. Look, I want
Oh,
a new outfit.
You're right. I will take the live prisoner. Because I'm probably the only one she trusts not to attack her.
I
Was
actually,
this guy unconscious?
Yep.
You've
for a
knocked
second there, I
unconscious
actually
first.
thought Ander was frozen
All right,
because he
so I
didn't
should probably try to medicine him so that we can carry him out.
move. It was so creepy.
This could make really awkward conversation.
Are you healing or
I
reviving?
was just trying to like stabilize him enough that he can walk around so that we can get him back.
Are you healing or reviving the mage?
The mage.
Maybe
Unconscious.
just leave him unconscious. I don't want
Have to
spells.
Carry her or them back. Right?
You got to cut out a mage's tongue and break their fingers to stop them.
I mean, if they can't do things with their
Yeah,
hands,
I didn't want to wake her up. We could spare the dying on her, but I didn't she was just unconscious. She wasn't dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was just unconscious. So we should just carry the mage back.
carry mage.
She was literally so stressed out she passed out.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think better idea just carry the mage and the other guy. Let the one prisoner free to walk with us. And
That's fair.
Simple.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because we don't
I'll
want them
carry
waking up
one.
and then talking to anyone. So
I'll carry
Yeah.
probably this one
Because
because
she
he's
also
probably
asked
heavier.
not to. She also asked not to break them up. She'll carry if need
Yeah.
be, but she doesn't want them waking up. If
Yeah.
Mhm.
then yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
We'll-
that's
we'll
true
just-
because if she's going to be the prisoner, she doesn't want us
Yeah.
to she doesn't want them to know that
Yeah.
she's playing
literally if they start going, oh hey, that's our friend, and telling the guards, hey, that's our friend.
and not just that,
Bad
that
idea.
if they do try to escape, they'll try to kill her first.
hmm
that. Okay, cool.
Uh,
So
So
we'll just
better
carry
they
the other two
don't
back.
know
As-
she existed.
So as they're walking back to town, Explosia will actually like kind of walk a little bit to the side with the woman, and she'll actually kind of mutter to the woman, "Excuse me, could I ask you a question?
Yes.
Did you have any friends there that died?"
I've been working there for a while, so I would say yes.
Explosia works her hand over to the woman's and then like grips it tightly. "I'm sorry. I truly am." And that's all.
I'm just expecting Hunter to backstab, but okay.
Otto, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
the
not
moment,
sorry.
man.
I know.
I can't. I'm carrying
I
a
know.
cask.
I know, but I'm always expecting that backstab from Hunter on the block in the head. But yes, there's a lot of deep moments that are coming through, which is expected. I was actually really expecting that for this session, like a lot of these emotional moments, because you've had people, like actual people, not animals, die from your own hands and spells and everything else. So you make the trek slowly back to town. It's very late at night. I think no, it's about midnight only by now, because you didn't have any short rests. You didn't leave really late.
Yeah, it was still pretty early when we.
Yeah, we left earlier in the day because we wanted to get done.
Yeah. And you came back to town, and it's by the time you get back to town, that cask is really heavy. It's just so heavy.
Rolled
to
it for
carry.
part of the way.
The bolts of cloth on your shoulders, you're having to change shoulders every now and then, and just by the time you're at town again, your shoulders are just sore from walking this distance. Whoever's in the full plate armor is sore as well, just from not being used to having so much weight to carry as well. So it's a new part of adventuring is the pain, and walking distances with weights, and even carrying. Strangely enough, the prisoner who's got the plea deal, he's coping better with the carrying than you are, as if they're used to carrying heavy loads as part of their normal smuggling racket. As you get back to town, there's not many people out in the streets, and you do see though, there's as you're passing one of the taverns down in the streets, you see someone drunkenly walk past and say, "Oh, I wouldn't be carrying those down in the town," and pointing at your weapons, ignoring the fact that you're probably carrying bodies as well. It's like, "Oh, the guys are going to have some things to say about you if you're carrying weapons." Or, "Oh, you're going to be," and just walks off into the darkness, and you can hear them trip and fall, and then you hear maybe them puking on themselves in the shadows. It's just bad.
Why do they let the drunks walk around at night?
The drunks come out of.
They come out of the shadows.
You should. He's right. We should be wary about walking around with weapons. I mean, everybody knows I walk around with weapons, but
Shrugs.
Asteria looks at herself like, I have no weapon.
actually, that's a good point.
Looks at Hunter. He's the only one with an actual weapon, I think. No, Edric
I
has
have
a mace. Yeah.
But I mean, I work in the temple, so.
Still
I have a
tasty.
Pretty mace.
I have a stick that I walk around with every day, just using as a walking cane, so I don't think he was going to look at that.
But Hunter's
Also, I think my actual sword is completely bloodless.
Yeah, I think you've missed everything with that sword. Yes.
I killed one bug with it. Okay.
It'd be
There's
clean
also
anyway, right?
no blood on my hands, because guess what? I cast from afar.
No, you just burn everybody. But more
Exactly.
the case of Hunter having short swords now, and that type of
Yeah.
So where are you
Edric.
taking the prisoners and everything? Are you taking to what's the location that you're trying to go for?
Eleander would be at his house, right?
But he's the captain
He's
of the
the
guard.
captain of the guard, so would he be at the barracks, I guess, wherever that is.
Hold that thought.
I'd assume he'd be either at his house or he would be
Locations.
Yes, there's
at
locations.
the barracks and jail, number 2.
There's the barracks and jail here,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a guardhouse here.
She would probably take it to. Wait.
Yeah, barracks and the jail is where Craddock is. He's an old comrade of Eleander. So.
Well,
But he's also a stickler for rules. And Eleander trusts him. So
Yeah.
Eleander's house is probably the best bet.
But it's a weird location to drop off prisoners, and it's a
Yeah.
lot further.
He's all the way down here, right?
Yep.
Because he's number 4.
Yep.
I mean,
So in order to get
if we
there,
wanted to bring it to his attention, though, it'd be better to bring it to him and ask him to come with us.
Correct.
or since we were going to split up once we got back to town, we could split up around here.
If you guys want to drop him
Yeah.
off, Asteria
And then
can
we
go
could
get
drop him off
Eleander.
Asteria. Yeah, you could take off through the field to go get Eleander and bring him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you guys will probably get a lot more sympathy with him.
Yeah, I can get sympathy and be like, so guess what? We did a thing. I'm sorry.
I don't
Don't be
think
mad
you're
at
going
me.
to.
Don't be mad at me, Dad.
Not your dad.
And I'm just going to the Grove.
And stop calling me gay. No. I don't know what-
Soldier 76, I'm not your daddy.
And-
I'm not gay. It's all right to be in the closet. I've told you.
Look, I get it. You guys hang out in your room. It's fine.
So Ander is just gonna go to the Grove.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Wait. Take this with you. Gives him the bolt of fabric. Take it with you. I need that.
Where am I gonna hide this in the Grove?
Up a tree.
Yeah, well,
In your little secret place.
In a tree. You just hide it in your hollowed out tree, right?
You have a secret place, remember?
Right, but are you telling me to drag this the entire way?
Do you want me to walk with you and then run to Eleander?
Yes, please.
Is that further away?
Well, he's out here.
Wait, hold on. Hunter, you want to go with him?
He's
I
got a cask.
He can just set it on his shoulder and carry that. It's fine. It's fine. Here, you guys go. Hands it off to them.
The,
I'm gonna go get Eleander.
I guess I'm dragging it. Which
She's
is
gonna
gonna
Get
make
dirty. It's gonna completely
Yeah.
ruin
Just gonna
the
grab the
yeah.
robe from the robe that I stole off a dead necromancer and cover it up.
still, that
Okay,
may
so now
destroy
just
the
that
robe.
we'll get.
I mean,
Do you have mending?
does anyone have mending?
Nope.
Let's just
Nope.
go to the grove, drop off the
I'll go to the
loot,
grove.
and then we'll come back.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
hold on.
We'll take a quick break when we're right here
You guys stay
so
here.
that they can run to the secret place.
Go drop this stuff off, and then we'll meet back up so that we can let you go, and I'll go grab Eleander.
hmm
Yeah, I mean, we can just go. The two of us can just go, and we'll,
The
we'll say
woman
that
just
you guys
like-
are off to go talk to
The
Eleander.
woman's just like shaking her head. Is like, what are you doing? This. Look, just quickly, let's get this done over and done with.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
Yes.
Okay, we'll me and Edric will go. You go get Eleander, and you go do whatever. I'm assuming go with Eleander,
She-
and if it's
she's-
not going to go get Eleander, don't tell me.
She's
And she's going to
hurrying
walk
you
away.
to go to the guard, even though she's like doesn't want to go to the guard.
Let's go to the grove, and then I'll run back to Eleander as
Yeah.
quick as I can.
Or
Yeah, we'll do
I,
that.
I can just go if you want me to go. I
Yeah,
can help.
I
you
am
take-
going
They're
with
going
this
to the guard.
woman.
They're going to the guard. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'll catch up
we'll
with you.
we'll take the three, me and Explosia,
Yeah.
and the rest of them can go do their thing.
So you still making sure she goes to the guard,
Yeah.
and she's trying to back up your story then.
hmm
Okay. So you get to the guard. It's very late. There's actually it's a weird thing that there's actually a macro for how many people are at the guard station at any given point of time, which I think is really weird.
Jeez.
There's
Wow.
so many macros in this that it's bonkers.
The guards would actually be probably be pretty familiar with Explosia, given her her love of pretending she's a knight.
Love
I
it.
can't see it quickly, but yeah, there is. I'll have to find one. Yeah, I'll have to find it later. If you're going to keep going to the guard, I wasn't expecting you to be so honest and whatnot, but okay. It's
We're
good.
kids. We're not criminals.
It's refreshing.
Come on,
Yeah,
there's a paladin
I
in the party.
mean,
I had goblins yesterday. I'm sorry. It's gonna be.
Oh,
Hunter,
you little thing.
What have you stolen? I don't know anything that Hunter has stolen. He just finds things.
I'm innocent.
Yeah, and
I don't know anything he's stolen.
yeah, you're innocent until you actually busted.
Uh,
So
Not
And even
busted yet.
after.
By the way,
Even after I'm
I
busted,
should
I'm
also
still-
mention, when we split up, I gave my backpack to Hunter as well.
Yep.
So anything that I found, he would have, and I wouldn't be taking it with me to the jail.
Okay.
And I had him stash it for me at his place.
So you're welcomed in, and when you start explaining, and the woman like backs up your story. If you allow her to, she totally backs up your story that I was prisoner, you helped me escape, and these people were attacked, etc., etc., etc. Can I get a persuasion roll from one person with advantage because you have a prisoner which you escaped?
I think that would be
Which you
me.
freed.
Yeah, that would be.
I think I'm good.
Fun.
Okay, so 21. So you kind of persuade the guard that like this is what happened. You're not kept overnight in jail because you've persuaded them far enough to go, okay, we will investigate this further. We may have some further questions for you, and we'll contact Eliander and we'll contact the council that there was a smuggling operation and make sure everybody's informed.
And Explosive actually is like is extremely cooperative. She actually goes like encourages them to like sit down and like have a actual talk about this, like a proper questioning
Edric
kind of
backs
thing.
that up.
Yeah.
So they say they'll do it tomorrow because it's late and it's much easier to do it in the morning.
But they take not the one that convinced him with us,
No.
but the other two they jail.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And if you raise like when you point out that this person's a magic user, they say, "Oh, don't worry, we've got a jail especially just for him." Then,
Yeah.
Do anything about his milk. I'm evil.
I will also see the idea in that they are a little bit on the untrustworthy side, but just in case, when they wake up and start going, "No, she's actually with us," I'm like, "Yeah, sure she is."
Yeah.
Filthy.
The woman said. The woman said that they're most likely people smugglers and slavers, and that and you just see that souring the guard's reaction instantly when she mentions it, and like from that point on, the mood from the guards are very much more aggressive towards the prisoners and the questioning and whatnot. So she kind of pretty much turns the nails there, or turns the knife a little bit.
Explosive is a little worried that this woman's too good at this.
Well,
I
if
like
she was
her.
a prisoner, then
Yeah.
slavery,
Those crocodile tears are flowing well.
but she's let
Probably-
go. The two prisoners are taken in. The mage is taken care of. Won't be able to cast. You're let go and said that, and with the understanding that you may be asked, maybe interviewed later by the guard in the coming days.
Okay.
And then you have a night's sleep. If that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Explosive will make sure that they know that Explosive Lutheran Ludovico was one of the ones who was
Yes, we know who you
responsible for this
He was
bust.
on the case.
are. We
Exactly.
know who you are.
beaming the entire time, like once things are going well.
My lady,
Mysterious
everybody
star
in
child
town
over here.
knows who you are.
It's like looking at the little girl who's like been pretending to be a police officer this entire time. The first time she's actually had a chance to be one. It's like, aw.
Aw.
It helps that Explosive is also severely beaten up right now. Oh, but yeah.
Okay.
Actually, that probably helps our story because we look pretty rough.
Explosive didn't heal herself for a reason, or didn't clean herself up for a reason.
to show off the fact that you were hurt and they attacked. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this arrow wound in me.
So the night doesn't pass uneventful. And I did want to get to this episode, so we're gonna just got enough time to go through this. So the night doesn't pass uneventful. Ender, in your dreams in the glade, you hear a voice calling for you, and calling your name, and you wake up and it's dark in the glade and it's darker than normal. Usually you can see stars coming through, and there's a little bit of light. And some of the campfires you can see from the other camps in the glade. But tonight, when you wake up, it's darker. They're just specks of just really dim motes of light. They're a lot dimmer, even though they're not further away. They're just a lot dimmer. But you can hear this voice calling and just calling and calling. Come to me. And do you follow the voice?
Yeah, he's gonna get up because I mean, he can't tell what it is, but like, I mean, if it's just going to keep calling, he's got to figure out what it is.
It's calling to you in your dreams, and so you get up and you follow this voice, and you follow through the into the glade and into the trees, and you find yourself in a part of the part of the forest. And it's only a small forest. So I'll put it up on screen. It's only a small outcrop of trees, essentially. What once was a large forest, and you just feel a presence there, different to the presence normally found in the glade around the shrine, and it's calling to you and it's like, and you have chosen a different path from those you walk with. I can help you in that path. I can help you further. I have been lending some power towards you in recent nights. Would you like to go further? Would you like to help those of the forest fight back against the invaders?
You're the one who's been helping me?
Yes.
I mean, I've been wishing and things just happen and I didn't know anything, but you know, I knew something had to have been out there.
I've been out here for a long time. Time to me is not a concept that is followed, but it's for your concept of time. I've been here for a very long time, and it is rare to see someone raised by hunters and by people that kill, and yet you fight back. And
yeah, I want to protect everything I can, and I mean, you've been helping me protect my friends, and so, I mean, anything that could help would be wonderful.
And all I ask is that you also use that to protect the wilds and protect the animals and protect the forests.
Always. That's all I've tried to do.
Then I believe that we can work together, young one. And as you grow in power, then you can have further use of your skills.
May I ask, like, who are you?
I've been called many things over the years by many different creatures and many different beings. Just simply know me as the forest.
Okay. And what are these other, like, can you, like, when are you going to teach me?
I think that everything is inside you and you do not need to be taught much. Your attitude, your thoughts, your heart is what allows us to be able to bond like this. I have attempted to connect with others before you, but you seem different to them. You seem more pure, more willing to help.
Right, but I don't know how to access my power. You say it's within me, but all I've been ever able to do is wish, and it's happened.
Young one, the power is not from you. It is from me. You're accessing my power, and I'm willingly giving it to you while your needs and while your desires align with my own.
All right. Well, I mean, anything you can do to help me, help my friends, I will return with helping you protect the forest.
Then I think that we are bound in an agreement.
Agreed.
Seal it in blood.
And
Yeah, and
yeah.
he is happy that he finally knows a little bit more of like where this is coming from.
Wait, he's evolving.
Oh my god.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun, dun.
Anders evolved.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to get through at least that tonight before we
Mhm.
finished. Unfortunately, we did have a break in between where I had my internet die out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
But
all
I
good.
think we're up about our normal time about now. Is that about right, guys?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit hard,
Yes.
time zones and stuff for me.
Yep.
So we're going to finish off. Thank you, everybody. We're going to cut end scene. And we're going to find out maybe what else happens that night next week. And also maybe what happens and what are the repercussions of all of the murders that you've taken part in. All of the many, I believe it was 11 murders that everyone took part in next week and probably even coming weeks, because there's a very strict law in this town, and there's a hanging tree right outside the town council hall. So that's awesome. Juicy Jabbles, thanks for joining the Goblin Horde. We need as many goblins as possible to fight off those kobolds that keep on destroying my internet connection. We've got more. Night Owl as well. Thank you, coming in. Thank you for joining the Goblin Horde. The Goblin Horde is expanding in power. Yeah, those kobolds still destroy my computer. So yeah, we're gonna finish up tonight. We use Sirenscape for our sound and our audios and stuff like that. So that's what you've been hearing in the background. Sirenscapes are awesome for your online, offline audio needs. We've got a merch store. We've got Discord. You can join us there on Discord. I think all the stuff should be down below. You can also check out our previous shows on YouTube. Just search Goblin Cave RPG for not just this, but all the other shows we've had on the channel. We do this 3 days a week of role-playing sessions, and currently we're doing Let's Plays of Pathfinder Kingmaker with goblins, because we're doing goblins in Pathfinder as one of our role-playing shows. So we'll do our outros for everybody. I think Typo, we'll start with you.
Well, good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope I didn't bum you out too much with all the explosive sadness. I promise she will try to be more cheery in the future, and also bring more tears. But good night, everyone.
So the up and the down, awesome.
Yes, it's important.
I will point out for the new viewers and the new raiders, the characters in this game are very young, as in they are teenagers, I think 14 to 17. So that's why the emotions, that's why the breakdowns and the stresses and everything else. This was their first foray into adventuring, and this was the first time they've actually had people die at their hands, not just animals and spiders and things like that, but actual people, which is kind of why the torment and the psychological issues going on. So that's why a lot of that's going on.
We'll be true murderers in no time.
Yeah. So not you just like the immortal hobo styles. This is Anyway, so Zero.
Hey guys, I'm Zero. Thank you guys for joining. Hopefully, there will be more episodes like this where I don't destroy everybody's loot, because it's nice to have loot.
Yeah,
Thank you for joining us.
Batless is always great. And Fox.
Yeah, so I'm Fox, or Arcade Fox. Just follow me on my Twitter. Other than that, the show tonight was great. We had highs, lows, and hope to see you next week.
Awesome. Sonny?
Yeah. Capri Sunny D. You can find me at that on most socials, I think. Yeah. Tonight was a good episode. Felt good.
Awesome.
Come back and see us.
And lastly, Near.
Hey there. Thank you for coming out tonight. I'm Near. Like Fox, you can find me on Twitter at NearlandLight. So, you know, if you want to, I guess, follow me on there. Other social media. But thank you for coming out tonight. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, technical difficulties here and there, but you know, it was really good.
At least we got to come back, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Glad we got to come back.
So we're going to do a raid as well afterwards. I don't know who we're going to raid because none of my friends list is actually live at the moment, which is a bit weird. So I'm just searching for a D&D. But stick around for the... we're going to do our credits roll where you can see pretty much all the what we use and everyone's socials and all that type of stuff, the character artists and the overlay artists and all that type of stuff. So go through that and we'll do a raid while we're at the end of that. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the raid. It's always amazing to be raided by another channel, and by another channel that's the same style as well. Because I mean, yeah, it's always we're tiny here. So thank you for coming in and sharing your viewers and sharing that love, which is why we're going to try to move that love on to someone else. That sounds really, really dirty and probably needs some tissues later. So we're going to head off. Thank you everyone for coming in. Let's get that music up. Pirate music. Bye.